How Maps Came to Be, written by Linda Cernak, illustrated by Preiss, audio by A.J. Dryna. Maps help us find our way around. They let us see the world as if we were birds in the sky. How did maps begin? Did people always use maps to find their way around? Let's take a trip back in time to find out how maps came to be. Long ago, people used maps to show where water could be found or where crops would grow well. When they traveled from place to place, they used maps that showed paths and rivers. Some maps may have shown where to cross over mountains. People made maps in many ways. Early maps were made on blocks of clay, on the bark of trees, and on animal skins. They were painted on cloth and cut into stone, wood, or bone. All of them showed just the area where the people lived. People in Greece became very good at making maps. They traveled on the Mediterranean Sea, farther and farther from their homes. They made maps that showed the best ways to travel by land and by sea. Soon the Greeks made maps of the world as they knew it. Many of their maps used a map scale to show the distance from city to city. This helped people figure out how long it would take to travel from place to place. Over time, people found out about faraway cities and countries. They took long trips by sea and from one city to another along the coasts. Marco Polo traveled from Italy to China. His trips made others want to see more of the world. Many new maps showed how to get from place to place by ship. Other new maps showed the continents of the world. A map maker made each map by hand. Only a few people were able to get these maps. Soon people found a way to make many maps all at once. They used wood blocks to print the maps on paper, so more people were able to read and use maps. In 1492, Christopher Columbus sailed a group of 3 ships across the Atlantic Ocean. He arrived in the Americas. Soon a map was made of the land. This map was very large. It was 4 feet long and 8 feet wide. Many explorers and settlers went to the Americas. Map makers gathered information from those who explored the land and from the people who lived there. Many of the maps made at that time had fancy pictures on them. Some showed monsters or lions. These pictures made the maps look pretty, but they weren't very useful. The oldest existing globe was made in Germany around the time Columbus sailed. This globe does not show the Americas. A globe is shaped like an orange. If you could peel a globe like an orange, you could make a flat map. As time passed, maps got better and better. They showed useful features instead of monsters and lions. The newer maps had more facts on them. These facts helped people know more about the places on the maps. Today, maps show all the oceans and continents. They show the mountains and rivers of every country. It is easy to see how countries and states connect. You can find different landforms such as mountains, deserts, and forests. Everyone uses maps. Maps help us find our way when we make a trip. Some maps show us the way from city to city. Other maps show the streets and places in the cities themselves. Maps play an important part in our lives.